So today we're going to learn how to do the pivot table, and we're going to learn how to do a similar table like this one. So first of all, we go to the data, and then we go to insert and pivot table. And because I already inserted this as a table, then it's already going to recommend the table 1. So we're going to create table 1, and I'm going to use a new worksheet because I don't like a pivot table to be next to my original table. So press OK, and first I like to zoom in, and now what I'm going to do is first look for the city. Okay, so I'm gonna put the city here, and as you see, we have a lot of cities. So we have 76 cities. It's not gonna be so easy to see everything. So let's say I want to see the sales for each city. Okay, so I can do that. Now let's say I want to sort them. I can sort by sum of sales. Okay, and now when I close it, I can see the sum of sales. Okay, so I can see this is 1 million in Madrid in summer file, but let's say I only want to show the top 10 cities because it's not so easy to see it like this. So I can go to filter and PyValue, and then it's called top 10, but you can choose if you really do want the top 10. So I can choose if I want the top 10 and let's say top 7. Okay, so just so you see it. And then I can close it, and here you can see there's only 7 rows. Okay. And you see the sales for each one. So this is the essentials of what you need to know. And also I can go here and look for example, year or territory. But let's go for year. And then show for each year in the top 7 cities what is the total. By the way, I can also filter here by value. So for example, top 10, and then choose 2. Okay, so it's gonna show me only the top 2 years, maybe the 1, and then you will see the best year. So it depends what you want. Me especially, when you don't have a lot of values, I don't like to do a filter by value. So maybe I will move it aside and choose another one. So maybe I can choose, maybe I would choose deal size. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we have large, medium, and small. Okay, so we guess that the large one will be the larger, but now I can filter also top 10, and I can see only the biggest one. So the one that causes the total sales of the most, it's actually the medium, because maybe people buy more of the medium. So this is how you create a filter of top 10, and you manage with a pivot table. By the way, if you want, we can also create a category, a filter, sorry, and we just had it here, and then we can see, okay, I want to see all the sales, but only for 2005 and maybe 2004. Okay, so it's easy for people to mess around and see the data. So we create a really nice dashboard, and if you want, you can go here and then insert, and then you can see for each type of sales how much volume did it take. So we can see that in Madrid, large sales were this amount, it's less than 50k, but the medium was the most, and you can see the total. By the way, you can also count the amount of sales, but maybe I'm gonna do it in another video. So guys, hope you like this. But just before we go, please remember to share it. And now I'm gonna show you another neat trick. I can click here or right click and number format, so it's easier for people to see. Okay, so usually when I'm dealing with big numbers, I'm liking to add a separator and using only 1 decimal point, even sometimes no decimal point. It depends on the use case. So now everything is much more readable. We can see that it's 164,000 and this is 1.6 million. So it's much easier to see. And I hope you like this video. Please share it with your friends, and until next time, I'm out.